afternoon, good evening, dear friends. Welcome to Explosion Connected Economy Movement, your path to health, wealth, and securing a better future. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, right about now, I will welcome you to this Explosion Connected Economy Movement. This is the heartbeat of the future. This is where your dreams are connected, leaders are built, and Africa's economic potential is unlocked. This is your time. This is your responsibility. This is our movement. Ecem, one universe, one economy, one future. This is, ladies and gentlemen, fueled by empowered consumerism, where ordinary people achieve extraordinary results. And of course, this organization has been led by these great gentlemen, by these great founders for the last 20 years in a row. And of course, in the last years, we have been able to win awards after awards, day in, day out. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, and that is why we've been proven across the globe, and that is why we're expanding. We have branches and offices in more than 45 plus countries, and of course, including countries that are yet to launch like Senegal, Zimbabwe, and of course, here in Zambia, we are already established since, ladies and gentlemen, 2023. This is now 3 years in a row, working towards expansion to the entire Southern Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, what is your health without what is your wealth without a health? And that's why we will say that your health is your wealth. And here we shall take you through a brief nutritional talk where we are discussing about the human anatomy, which is the body divided into systems, organs, tissues, and finally the cell. But remember, a cell is one of the smallest basic, smallest unit on your body. And this is a fresh cell, very fresh, no challenges, no any contamination. And this is a cell that has been attacked by that has been exposed to the outside environment, to different factors. And these are factors like, ladies and gentlemen, processed foods, stress, air pollution, water pollution, chemical pollution, and healthy lifestyles like smoking and so on and so forth, including medicinal side effects. All these damage our immune system, they break down our immune system, and we start being punched day in, day out when the immune system is low. And that's what causes challenges like breast cancer, challenges like diabetes, challenges like throat cancer, challenges like obesity, challenges, ladies and gentlemen, like heart attack. Sometimes your first heart attack can be your last heart attack. And of course, lung cancer, which is bad, caused by smoking. So smoking is bad to your health. But of course, every time you meet someone and you say hi, everyone is going to tell you, I feel fine, I feel better. But the chances say 1 in 2 men have the odds of getting cancer, and 1 in 3 women have the odds of being diagnosed with cancer. But we can beat these odds through prevention. Prevention is better than cure and even much more safer. Let me remind you, when we talk about prevention, we can prevent in these 3 important ways recommended by World Health Organization. Number 1, exercising, taking a very good nap, rest, that is 8 hours and above. And then, of course, having a healthy diet. When we talk about diet, all these are hard to achieve. But then when we talk about diet, people think about maybe eating some posho, some ugali, and so on and so forth. But that's not how it happens. Ladies and gentlemen, we talk about taking 7 servings of fruits and 7 servings of vegetables on a daily basis. All that happens, ladies and gentlemen, according to World Health Organization, they saw that this was stable and it could bring a body balance into someone. But the truth be told, it is inappropriate and it is almost impossible to have. Sometimes money, sometimes it's availability, sometimes it's accessibility, sometimes the season. So all these factors are hard to be met. And that's why we are in partnership with these companies like Nature's Way, Ecem, and wider that produce these amazing supplements. And these supplements are registered and certified by Zambian Medicine Regulatory Authority, and these are breakthrough products. The first product being C24/7. Now, let me tell you about C24/7. It has over 29 vitamins, minerals, and trace minerals. From vitamin A up to vitamin B12. Ladies and gentlemen, World Health Organization recommends 7 fruits and 7 vegetables. Here we are giving you 12 types of fruits and 12 types of vegetables. So all these are going to be able to help you. And that is why this plant alone, it has anti-aging and longevity polyphenols. So dear friends, you who wants to look more healthier, you who wants to look more, amazing, we bring to you the most amazing product on the market. C24/7. You don't want to look more old, don't want wrinkles, use your C24/7. And this product comes from the name Complete Nutrition, 24 hours a day, 7 times a week. It has the power to reverse all these conditions you are seeing right here, from diabetes type 1, type 2, type 3. Ladies and gentlemen, everything, ulcers, cancer, anything, hypertension, it can be able to reverse all those conditions. The next product is called Complete Phytoenergizer. This is the same as C24/7, but the only difference that this one can be given to all classes of people, whereas C24/7 cannot be given to breastfeeding mothers, pregnant mothers, and children below the age of 18. But this one, give it to anyone, they will be excited, they will be really amazed by how you care about them. The next product is called Restore Life. This one, do you want to live 125 years? This product, as we tend to age into 30 years and above, we start, the body stops producing what you call antioxidants, especially age 30 and above. So meaning the food that you eat is what helps the body to produce that security mechanism and so on and so forth. And now, by taking Restore Life, you are activating your body to produce enough antioxidants, which is able to reverse conditions like diabetes, hypertension, cancer, arthritis, gouts, all those conditions that come with old age. And of course, very amazing product. All these conditions, it can be able to help you. We have another product called Restore Life. Restore Life comes from the word, cholereduce. Cholereduce comes from the word cholesterol reduce. It reverses all conditions, all cardiovascular related conditions, such as BP and so on and so forth. And it's also fortified with DHA, which is good for brain enhancement and brain development, has EPA, good for the eyes functionings, and very amazing product. And that is why we highly recommend this product to help you so you can fight against your BP and so on and so forth. It works on a lot of things. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, another product is called coffee. When I talk about coffee, I don't mean any other type of coffee, Choppies coffee and so on and so forth. I mean living alkaline coffee that has been decaffeinated. It is alkaline in nature. It balances your body pH and hence reversing challenges like gastritis, ulcers, and so on and so forth. This product detoxifies the body, enhances sexual vitality, rejuvenates your skin. Your skin starts looking like that one of a baby. And of course, one of the best stress relievers. You got stress? This is the best time to enjoy this type of coffee. We also have My Choco. Very amazing beverage. And of course, they say what is good for the young ones is also good for the old ones. How do we help our kids eat fruits, vegetables, and so on and so forth? Sometimes, if in normal way, we bribe them, we sing for them. But this time around, we are giving them exactly what they want. As they are drinking the beverage coffee, so the My Choco, the chocolate, the cocoa drink, they are at the same time taking the fruits and vegetables. Henceforth, it increases appetite, it improves appetite and increases it, and of course rejuvenates, relieves headache and nourishes the skin, helps in the development of children into adults, and so on and so forth. This same product has DHA, which is good for brain enhancement. It's good for the mothers, fathers as well, who are starting to forget in those ages as our parents are aging. Very amazing. Brings appetite. If someone is going through HIV and so on, they need this product by themselves. And then of course, the last product, but not the least, is Energy. This is amazing supplement. This is very good. It lowers the impact of harmful electromagnetic radiations. This one is a chip. You can put it on your phone, laptops, and so on and so forth to prevent the young ones and yourself from EMFs. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this is one of the gentlemen who was in Tanzania, suffering, going through different challenges. That was diabetic. He was diabetic. That's a foot which was almost being cut off. Today, as we see, it's a thing of a past. This is another young lady here in Zambia. Yes, she was tired of her skin, scratching herself day in, day out, going to hospitals. No one knew what she was suffering. But after getting used to her supplements, look at her, shining, excited, and amazing. But the question is business opportunity. Yes, we can live a healthy life, but when we are broke, things don't work out. But welcome to the AGG business opportunity. And ladies and gentlemen, why do we do entrepreneurship? We do entrepreneurship because of different reasons. And such reasons include, ladies and gentlemen, imagining the life of your family without your job. Imagine the life for your family after death. Think about your family and friends. Do you realize that when you are making money and your friends are all broke, you cannot enjoy your money because everyone is telling me, sponsor me, help me, support me. The more you are into, if you're not helping them, they are blaming you. So this is why we all need to be entrepreneurs. And of course, to make money, there are different ways to make money. These are 4 ways revised and put up by Robert T. Kiyosaki in the cash flow quadrant, where we have the first quadrant, we have the employees and the self-employed. All these earn active income. So there's nothing like you're an employee, you are self-employed. All of us, we're in the same category. So for us to earn money, you must be actively involved. It's when you cross, the money crosses. And when we go back to the business owner, on the other side of the quadrant, where we have the business owners and the investors, they earn what we call active income, meaning that they make money, they employ money which makes money for them. And this constitutes of the 95% of these people own 95% of the wealth in this world, and they only belong to the 5%. And on the other side, they belong to the 95%, but they only own 5% of the wealth of this world. And this is it in details. To those people on the other side, the employees and business owners, ladies and the employees and business owner, no financial freedom, no time freedom, no leverage, no business system, only an active income. And on the other side, ladies and gentlemen, financial freedom, time freedom, leverage, business systems that makes money for them, and they earn passive income. That's why I will come you to this path of the passive income. Ladies and gentlemen, you realize that on the other side of the contract, when you are still employed and you're earning salary and so on, sometimes the money we spend is so much compared to the money we earn, and this causes more problems, hence us borrowing and so on and so forth. The more we borrow, the more the debts, the more the stress, the more the challenges. We start going through challenges, and this increases dependence, pressure, frustration, hopelessness, and increased crime rates. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our company. We're in partnership with Zanaco Bank and FNB. These are award-winning banks, so they are reliable. You can trust them. And of course, our business packages. Your prosperity begins with the choice of the business package you are going to decide today to start with. And these are business packages, ladies and gentlemen. Our first package being a Neovas package, which goes at 7,400 kwacha. With a starter kit that is 800 kwacha. Ladies and gentlemen, the next package goes at 20,000 Zambian kwacha. Whenever you get started, they will give you products for you. Take them home for your own personal use. It's a bonus. They are giving a bonus of products such that you can know how they work. And by the way, they are quite amazing, and they are quite a lot of products they can give you to share with your family and so on and so forth. And of course, the bigger the amount, the bigger the package you start with, the more the products they give you as a bonus. And of course, you can also pay 40,400 kwacha. That's for a Digiverse package. You can also choose to pay a Megaverse package by paying 78,800 kwacha. Get more and more and more products for you and your family for usage. You can also choose to pay Maxiverse by paying 168,800 kwacha, and they are going to give you a lot of supplements for you and your entire family and friends to share and learn how to enjoy them. But of course, the Expo Starter Kit comes with a lot of things like free ID, an MLM guidebook, that is GoPro, to help you understand, to help you know the kind of business that you are going to be pursuing. And of course, free access to all our online systems, just like this one, and so on and so forth. 20 hours, we always have online presentations, online trainings to those who are doing the business online, those who are very far away from Lusaka. This is the presentation that can help you. You can send it to your friend anywhere. Free access to all our offices across Zambia, and of course, a flash disk with a starter kit. That flash disk has everything, has this presentation, has the video of this presentation, has everything that can help you to understand and grow your business, and more books, product manuals, and so on and so forth. And ladies and gentlemen, these are simple success steps you're going to take. Grab your products, use them, share the benefits, and build and support your team. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to take you to the 8 ways of making money that we have. You know, all these 8 ways, I'm going to break them one by one, and I will take you through. The first one being direct referral bonus. You join the business. Every time you introduce someone into the network, you earn a commission of 1,000. That means someone who has started with the smallest package of 7,400 kwacha, that's a neoverse. If you introduce someone who pays a technoverse of 20,000, you get a commission of 3,200 kwacha. If you introduce someone who pays a digiverse, you get a commission. A digiverse is 40,800 kwacha. You get a commission of 6,450 kwacha. And if you introduce someone who pays a megaverse, you get a commission of 9,650 kwacha. And of course, that is a digiverse. And if you introduce someone in the system who pays a megaverse, you get a commission of 27,000 kwacha. So your commissions will keep on increasing with the size of the package, with the size of the package of the person you're going to recruit in the system, depending on how big the size is. So when the bigger the package, the bigger the commission. And of course, this is another way of making money, unique binary system. If you join the business, the binary arrangement, you join the business, this shows you teamwork and how we go about it. You bring one person, you're paid 1,000, bring another person 1,000, bring another person 1,000. You know, other companies, they tell you bring people until you look like a sunflower. But in our system, we encourage teamwork, so we cancel this, and that's what happens. So we encourage teamwork. If Anita and Bruno, all of them, you know, they are working, maybe Anita is hardworking, Bruno is still busy, you can help Bruno to find one person in a system called the spillover system, and that shows teamwork, meaning Bruno, instead of finding 2 people, he is going to find one person. And that's the quite interesting part of the network. Remember that as a neoverse package, when you join the business, you bring one person, get 1,000, bring one person, get another 1,000, and of course, they will add you a matching sales bonus of 650 kwacha. That's the second way of making money. And of course, they would also add you 2 free bonus accounts. So meaning that if this was you are Andrew, let's say you are Andrew, that is Andrew 1, Andrew 2, Andrew 3. So of course, Andrew 2 would get 1,000 for bringing, and another 1,000 for introducing another friend, left and right 650. And let's say we add another person on Andrew 2, that is let's say Kathy, that's 1,000, left and right 650. And of course, if we bring another person on Andrew number 3, because every account needs 2 people. So Andrew 3, we add David, get 1,000, left and right 650. But remember, Kathy and David, they have also not yet paid Andrew number 1. So they will match also to pay Andrew number 1. That is left and right 650, which is 2,300. By finding only 4 people, you have already made 6,600 kwacha. Quite amazing, quite intriguing, quite challenging. When I saw this, I said it's easy. I can find the 4 people. But remember, to make more money, all you have to do is help these people, Anita, David, Kathy, Bruno, to find their 2 people. If you work with them and teach them and mentor them, Anita finds 2, Kathy, David 2, all of them 2 people. We shall pay Andrew number 2, account Andrew number 2, left and right 650, left and right 650. We shall also pay Andrew number 3. That is the 2 people under David and Bruno. They will pay Andrew number 3, left and right 650, left and right 650. Remember, the same people who are brought by Anita, Kathy, David, and Bruno, they would also pay Andrew number 1, left and right 650, left and right 650, left and right 650, left and right 650. This is quite impressive. So the more the people keep on growing, the more the money, Andrew, you are going to receive. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to teach every person to find their two people. But the question is, what if David finds, under David, the people find one who brings one, and under Bruno, another one brings one who brings one. The company says, the order does not matter. As long as there's one person on the left and another person on the right, they will match and pay Andrew number 2, left and right, 650, left and right, 650, left and right, 650, left and right, 650. They will also pay Andrew number 3, left and right, 650, left and right, 650, left and right, 650, left and right, 650. Remember, the same people will also pay account number 1. Remember, these are all your accounts. The more the accounts, the more the money. So we shall pay Andrew number 1, left and right, 650, left and right, 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 until infinity. I want you to imagine how much money you can make with this kind of a system. That's why when I saw this system, I told myself that I must do it by all means. With this system, ladies and gentlemen, you have a potential to make 39,000 Zambian kwacha a day, 273,000 Zambian kwacha a week, and of course 1.2 million Zambian kwacha every other single month. And of course, with this system, you can also choose to start with a bigger package, a Technovas, that is 20,000 Zambian kwacha. When you introduce someone in the business, you have a bonus of 3,200 kwacha, a matching sales bonus of 1,950. Ladies and gentlemen, 6 bonus accounts, and on top of that, they will give you also products as a bonus to, ladies and gentlemen, to what you are going to earn. And then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we also have a takeover structure. This is your structure, how it look like. You want to introduce your first 2 people into the network. Automatically, you have already made 3,200, left and right, 1,950, which makes a total of 8,350. But remember, when you're the takeovers, you can introduce as many people as you want. But let's say you first introduce your first 8 people, everyone joining with the takeovers account. We shall pay account number 4, left and right, 1,950, left and right, number 5, 1,950, left and right, account number 6, 1,950, left and right, account number 7, 1,950. We shall also pay account number 2, left and right, 1,950, left and right, 1,950. We shall pay account number 3, left and right, 1,950, left and right, 1,950. We shall also pay account number 1, left and right 1,950, left and right 1,950, left and right 1,950. This will continue up to infinity, and you have a potential to make 49,000 Zambian kwacha by introducing only 8 people. With this structure, you've got the potential to make 91,000 Zambian kwacha, and the potential to make 637,000 Zambian kwacha, and the potential to make 2.8 million Zambian kwacha every other single month. That is so quite intriguing and so quite amazing. You also can start with the Digiverse by paying 40,400 kwacha, and of course you get products in return as a bonus for the package you've started with. Referral bonus is 6,450. Your matching sales bonus is 4,550, and you get 14 free bonus accounts. And this is how your structure looks like when you introduce your first 2 people, everyone joining with the Digiverse structure. As you can see, you have already made, ladies and gentlemen, with your first 2 people, 17,450. And of course, with this structure, ladies and gentlemen, when you introduce your first 16 people, everyone joining with the Digiverse account, you have already made 248,800 kwacha. And of course, with this, you have a potential to make over 6 million Zambian kwacha every other single month. The more the accounts, the bigger the package, the bigger the money. Let us look at the Megaverse by paying 78,000. Of course, they also give you products in return as a bonus for having started with a bigger package. Of course, big products. They will also change your matching sales bonus to 9,650 and matching sales bonus of 9,750 and 30 free bonus accounts. This is how your structure is going to look like. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, this is how your structure is going to look like. With this system, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, you have the potential When you bring your first 2 people, you have already made 29,050 kwacha. And of course, with this network, you can keep on growing. When you introduce your first 32 people, everyone joining with a megaverse, you have a potential, ladies and gentlemen, to make over 1 million Zambian kwacha. The more the accounts, the bigger the package, the bigger the money. That's why you see with this, you have a potential to make 12 million Zambian kwacha every other single month. And of course, a maxiverse, that means you're going to pay 168,800 kwacha. You get products, ladies, as the bonus, of course, big products. And of course, you have a referral bonus of 27,000 for every person introduced, and a matching sales bonus of 20,150 for every person for every matching sales bonus, and of course 30 free bonus accounts. And this time around, this is how your structure looks like with the Maxiverse. When you introduce your first 2 people, all of them joining with the Maxiverse, you have already made 74,150 kwacha. And of course, they introduce your first 32 people, everyone joining with a megaverse, a maxiverse. You have already made, ladies and gentlemen, that is 2.4 million Zambian kwacha. And this is the beauty of the multiple and big accounts as you start into any network. Here you have a potential as well to make 12 million Zambian kwacha, simply because all of them are 32 accounts, and that's the final maximum. Let us look at other ways of making money, but before that, the 1 year scenario. Let's say you are lazy and the person introduced the business is lazy. They take 2 months to find 2 people, and the other one also find 2 months they took 2 months to find 2 people. It happens like that until the end of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, that means by the end of the year, you have built a team of 8,000 plus people, and you have already made 2.5 million Zambian kwacha. That one alone showed me that even if I'm lazy, even if I'm busy, I can still make money with this opportunity. That's why I'm challenging you that get on board. Let us support you. With Ecem, we are ready to support you. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the retail profit, there are other ways of making money. You can buy a product 675, sell it at 990, and get a profit of 315. And of course, with this, you can enjoy that money. You can sell as many as you want, but selling is optional in our business. If you know how to sell, sell. If you don't like selling, don't sell. But all you have to do is buy a product of your own choice every month for your own personal consumption, such that your account remains active and the company is aware that you're also among the active leaders. We also have other ways of making money. This unilevel bonus or comes from selling products. If people in your team goes back to the company, buys products on their systems, you keep earning more money and more bonuses. We also have UniPay plan. These are payments made on every step, every journey as you build your network. If someone buys a package, if someone is buying a product from their own systems, you keep earning such kind of payments. We also have Stairs the bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have Stairs the bonus. With Stairs the bonus, with Stairs the bonus, ladies and gentlemen, it simply means that you can start. As you get started, the bigger the ranks you start getting. Whenever you are getting ranks and titles, ladies and gentlemen, you start earning some good incomes. You start as a distributor, work so hard, become a silver, become a gold executive, become a global ambassador, become a ruby global ambassador, become a diamond global ambassador, and all this comes with money. The bigger the rank, the bigger the money. Today, I am a global ambassador. I earn 30% from all the entire earnings of my entire team. And of course, we have silver executives here, we have gold executives, we have ruby global ambassador. These are group reorder points accumulation, no time frame, no reversion, no demotion, no pass-up. This simply means that you can join at any interval, work hard, become as a distributor, work hard, bring someone who is lazy, bring another one who is lazy, bring another one lazy, bring another one lazy, but finally you meet someone who is hardworking and becomes a global ambassador. Simply means everyone in the entire team is going to become a global ambassador. And when everyone becomes a global ambassador, you start traveling, start sharing global profit sharing. lifestyle and trips. If you join our team, I for one, I've traveled into more than 30 plus countries, and I'm still traveling. So all I can tell you, join the business. We shall travel you. We shall work with you both inside Africa and outside Africa. This is the right system. And of course, if you love traveling, that's amazing. And you don't need to be knowing everything. All you need to know is that we are ready to support you. We shall train you. We shall coach you until you make it big into this business. Ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is that God bless you. You have been a very wonderful audience. And may the Almighty God, who knows how to bless us all. Let me remind you that you can subscribe. You can subscribe on our channel. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you share the link to whoever you want them to understand this opportunity. Whoever has a question, and after understanding, after listening, if you have questions, get back to the person who has shared with you this link, such that we can be able to help one another. I remain Solomon. I was CEO of Team Explosion Africa. God bless you. Thank you for listening to me. And I want to tell you that as long as you become part of Team Explosion Africa, you are not alone. We shall work with you. We shall support you. We shall mentor you. We shall coach you. And indeed, you are going to rewrite your story. Thank you. Thank you so much.